Imagine how we would experience and live this life if we became aware that every thought, spoken word, and action was creating ripples of waves and manifesting our perceived reality. Now, imagine that you could take conscious control of this wave making instrument and generate whatever ripples you want to. Our understanding of how this works is the key to taking control of our own creative experience. It is common knowledge in modern scientific circles that many layers of subatomic particles and waves exist beyond just the humble atom. These subatomic particles and waves emerge from the seemingly void of nothing and then return back to that nothing. The void is often called the zero-point field, and at our current point of understanding, we're not able to apply the known laws of physics to the zero-point field, as the particles and waves emerge and then disappear. In some way, we may have uncovered the boundary between the measurable, manifest creation, and the immeasurable, unmanifest potential of a pure essence. This knowledge is nothing new, as the ancients have written and spoken about layers and layers of manifestation that move from subtle levels to more gross levels and eventually back again and then disappear into the zero-point field. In particular, the ancient Vedas and Upanishads have provided this level of detail that eventually formed the yogic systems. The zero-point field is in fact the pure essence that carries the infinite potential of possibilities. So, how do we humans make that potential possibility into this manifest reality? It is really about guiding our window of conscious attention, then stabilizing and focusing it on the point of perception between the pure essence of the 0 point and the field of manifest nature. Some may call it the matrix. It is at this midpoint of perception our awareness expands and experiences both the absolute unity consciousness and its projections as the relative manifest nature. In the manifest layers of reality we experience daily, this point of perception can be attained through focusing our attention on the gaps or the blanks between all creations. It could be described as the seat of the director, creating the story and characters from an infinite potential of possibilities. The window of conscious attention is the part of our faculty of intellect that is essentially both a treasure and a curse for the human being. This is our creative lens, and if understood and used well, we can create and play out a great adventure as part of our manifest reality. However, if this tool is left to its own devices and is then at the whim of all the other collective creative forces we might call society, then we are really playing a game of roulette, and many ugly stories may well be created and experienced, leading to great suffering. Our attention largely spends its time in the many layers of the physical dimensions of manifest nature, although it moves, often unconsciously, around from the physical to the mental layers and vice versa. The aim of Find the Gap meditation is to move the window of conscious attention into the stillness point, the gap beyond all layers of manifest nature, physical, mental, and the subtle layers. If we can stabilize attention here long enough in this point of stillness, the calm eye of the spiraling storm, not only do we start to experience dimensions beyond manifest nature and start to taste the pure essence from where everything emerges, but we also start to discharge the energy of strong memories and impressions which fog our vision and often dictate our actions and experience of everyday physical existence. A bit like a black hole sucking up all the matter. For us, There is simply nothing to do apart from using meditation to exercise our attention and stabilizing it in the gap for as long as possible. The more practiced it becomes, the easier it is to step into this gap regularly and effortlessly. This is the midpoint. The word meditation has a similar meaning, the middle point. Eventually, the person starts to become meditative in all their actions daily, and our natural awareness expands. It is almost impossible for noise, interference, and distractions to disturb such a stable conscious attention and clear intellect that has expanded awareness to wholeness. Perceiving and experiencing our wholeness, our holiness, is the ultimate human experience.